Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, Integrity Workouts. Today, we'll be going over how to properly do a push-up so you can put max effort while performing the push-up safely. The push-up may seem like a simple exercise, but you might be surprised about how many people do a push-up with incorrect form. A push-up is meant to challenge you. Some people say a push-up is too easy. I say impossible. There's so many variations of push-ups. Let me know if you guys want to see different variations of push-ups, and I'll be sure to bring that to you guys. But today we will be going over the standard push-up and how to properly execute it. So let's get started. Couple things to keep in mind while you're performing the push-up. First, make sure that your whole body moves as a unit. Your glutes, abs, chest, arms, everything is moving at the same time, at the same pace. Your upper back is not going up before your glutes are, or vice versa, your glutes are not going up before your upper back is. Everything is aligned and moving as one unit. To do that, focus on contracting your glutes and your core, because that is what's going to keep you stable and be able to perform more push-ups, because you're plugging in the energy leaks, and that is when you're able to perform and push. Give it as much energy as you have to be able to perform as many push-ups as you can. Another thing to keep in mind is to bring your shoulders down. Never perform a push-up with your shoulders shrugged. Always bring your shoulders down and behind you. Classic cue even for when you're doing a bench press. Keep your shoulders down, contract it. That's when you're gonna get that stretch. You see, you get that stretch. What about here? No stretch. Here, stretch. That is when you can do a proper push-up. Next is to keep your core engaged throughout. Make sure your core is engaged. That is very important. I can't stress this enough. For every exercise, make sure your core is engaged. But you might be asking, Integrity, how do you keep your core engaged? Well, there is a video I made where there's a cue that I give to all my workers, all my clients, and all my people that I know that I help out in fitness guidance. And I always give them this one cue, that with that one cue, it ensures that you are contracting your abs in the proper manner. So make sure to check that video out when you're done with this video. But now, moving on. Another tip is to always go all the way down. Chest must touch the ground, if not a couple centimeters off the ground. But while you're in the bottom position, your arm is at a 90-degree angle. So your arm, your upper arm, your tricep, and the floor must be parallel. Let me give you an example. Now, let's talk about hand placement. This is not only applicable to doing push-ups. Use this for any exercise that involves your hands on the ground. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stretch your hand out as far as you can. Not like this. Stretch your hand out. Now, I want you to try to grip the floor. Try to grab the floor. When you're gonna do that, you're gonna put pressure on your hand so your hand can stay stable. You see, many people, when you perform a push-up, their hands are moving side to side, and that's bad, because not only is it going to be damaging to your wrist, but not getting the full contraction to your chest. Instead, you're shifting away to your triceps, but mostly to your forearms, since you're pushing, right? You're to this muscle right here, you're pushing, and since your forearm is supinating, you see, it's activating, and this is taking over instead of your chest. So you're getting less gains when you're doing that. So make sure, not only just to stay safe, but make sure so you can get the most out of your push-ups. Once you have your hand placement correct, that is so important to keeping your whole upper body stable. And that is why the knuckle push-up is a good variation, because it forces your forearm and your wrist to be stable. Because if it's not stable and you fold like this, you're not gonna be able to perform a push-up correctly. Your forearm is gonna be hurting. You're just gonna do it wrong. You're gonna get injured. So that's what's most important, being able to stay safe while maximizing your gains. So that's why knuckle push-ups is a good variation. But for other people that maybe they're not accustomed to doing knuckle push-ups a lot, I would say at least practice some at the beginning of your workout. But once you get this down, making sure to stretch your hands out and getting a full grip, I definitely recommend to progressing into knuckle push-ups, and even more progression into different types of push-ups. That's very important. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video of how to properly do a push-up. This video is going to help you and be beneficial to you, so you can know exactly how to do a push-up and never look like those one guys that be just half repping the push-ups at the gym, getting a pump, chasing the pump. Man, don't worry about that. Do it at your pace. Do it slow and steady. Yeah, the old saying goes, slow and steady wins the race. In calisthenics, there's this fundamental that once you slow things down, you're gonna gain full control of your body. Let's pretend you're doing a pull-up. When you're doing a pull-up, if you're going fast, you're not letting your back do all the work. You're like swinging, or whatever momentum can take over. So that's what I'm saying. When you slow down and do it with proper form, that is when you're gonna get the most gains. That's when you're gonna increase your strength as much as you can. Alright, so just make sure to keep these cues in mind, and let me know if you guys have any suggestions or comments on any other videos that I should make, or any questions that you guys might have. I hope you guys enjoy. I appreciate the view. Like, comment, dislike. If you dislike the video, dislike it. If you like the video, like it. No matter. I appreciate everything. Thank you guys. Stay up.